Okay, guys, what's up, everybody? This is Charles. I want to welcome you guys to Dreamers Pro. We just finished doing a live. I'm going to allow you guys to get in right here. I'm going to allow you guys to get in right here. We got some breaking news that just came in right here. That Rajon Rondo has been verified. That Rajon Rondo is just got traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. So let me just get his information up here right now. So you guys just give me a second. Give me a second real quick. Let me just pull it up. This is some big news. This is some big news, guys. So this is some big news. Let me see who's in the chat right now. Okay, guys. Yes. Okay. So before we go, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button because that's how we're going to get the notifications out so people see the video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Go ahead and do that right now. Hit that like button. Thank you. Let's hit the like button. Okay, so let me just give you guys the rundown. We were just doing a live on our Dreamers Pro Short Clips channel. Some of the viewers told me that Rajon Rondo got traded, and I was waiting for the information to come in. I was like, no way. Rajon Rondo, nobody heard about him all day long. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. So, turns out that Rajon Rondo just got traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. Hooray! Clippers fans, you guys should be rejoicing right now that y'all just got Rajon Rondo. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button so we get the notifications out. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Clippers fans, y'all already know I'm about to act a fool right now with this trade. Please make sure you hit the like button. I'm about to act a damn fool. So please make sure you hit the like button. Hit that like button. Now, let's talk about it. The Clippers just went from trading away Rajon Rondo, went from getting Rajon Rondo, who is a two-time NBA champion, who is definitely going to go into the Hall of Fame, who has led the NBA in steals multiple times, one of the smartest basketball players to ever play that position, ever. One of the main reasons that the Los Angeles Lakers last year won their title because he was the third best player on that championship team. I don't care what anybody says, guys. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the like button so we get the notifications out. Please hit that like button. So the Clippers, they just get Rajon Rondo, who was the player that they were going after all throughout the offseason. Who Shannon Sharp, who Nick Wright, who Stephen A. Smith, who everybody said that this was the guy that they think the Clippers absolutely needed. What happens? Rajon Rondo decided that, listen, I'm going to go play with the Atlanta Hawks because they were willing to offer me more money. I'm an older player. I don't need to be taking any chances. And I completely understand that because at that age, you want to make sure that you secure your future. I'm about to start breakdancing right now. I'm so happy for two reasons. Y'all know the second reason I'm happy about this. So they get Rajon Rondo. Okay. They get Rajon Rondo. For those of you guys who are on the Dreamerspro Max online platform. It's a platform that we have here. It's a sports community where we chat live during games, consume original content. Go live after games. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy that. We have that in the description below. We go there pretty much every other night during games. And whenever we're chatting during these games, you hear me complaining every single time about Lou Williams. Why do I complain about Lou Williams? Somebody said they're going to miss Lou. I'm not going to miss Lou. You can go ahead and miss Lou. Are you going to miss him every time he checked into the game? The minute he walked into the game, you could expect within 2 to 3 minutes, you can expect a turnover. I'm not going to miss Lou. You can miss Lou. Lou didn't miss you last season when he was off having hot wings with Lil Baby or whoever it wasn't him. Was Lou thinking about you? No. Lou was not thinking about you. So please, I am not going to miss Lou. If Lou was so preoccupied with the success of the Clippers, he would have made sure that he was with the team in the bubble, attended the personal matter that he needed to attend to, and made sure he got his butt back with the team. So this team that he so dearly loves, that he wants to retire with, he should have been there with that team. He should have not have been caught out there in Atlantic City, coming back into the NBA bubble, had to quarantine, could not practice with his team, had to watch practices through the damn, They have to watch practice through the videos, and that's the Lou Williams you're going to miss. You can miss him by your damn self because I do not miss Lou Williams. Y'all can miss him. Now, let's talk about this. The Clippers just traded for a champion for somebody that had no interest in playing defense. Lou Williams did not play any defense. It got to the point where coaches had to talk to Lou, like coax him, like, come on, man, Lou, come on, Lou, please play some defense. Come on, play some defense. I said to myself, you knew it was a problem for the Clippers that in the end of games, you had a situation where the Clippers are always subbing in, subbing out players, subbing in, subbing out players. Guys, please make sure you hit the like button to get the notifications out so more people see this video. Please make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. It's the third live I'm doing right now, and I need some water because I'm about to go off. So let's talk about it. They get Lou Williams, somebody that's fresh off an NBA champion. Rajon Rondo, that's fresh off a championship for Lou Williams, who had no interest in playing defense. If you watch the Clippers' late game substitution patterns, they were so bad because of the lack of defense that Lou gave them. You bring him in the game for offense, you bring him in the game. What kind of substitution pattern is that? I can understand if it was Shaq. Where's Shaq? Okay, Shaq was a free throw liability, but Shaq was the most dominant force that ever played basketball. So you can make an excuse for taking Shaquille O'Neal off the floor. Excuse me. You can make an excuse for taking Giannis Antetokounmpo off the floor because he's not a very good free. But look, if you think about all the other positives that he brings to the team, you can make an excuse for that. You can kind of understand why they would do that. But for Lou Williams, y'all gonna mess up your rotations for Lemon Pepper. Lemon Pepper, they didn't give a damn about the team last season. Again, I don't feel sad. Now, let's talk about Rajon Rondo and these Clippers. I said before the trade deadline, people ask me, do they think that the Clippers have enough to make it at least to the NBA championship or at least to the Western Conference Finals? I said absolutely. Because last season they didn't have some of these players and they were still expected to make it to the NBA Finals. I thought that we would be letting them off the hook if we said, oh, well, because they didn't get a point guard, so therefore they can't make it to the NBA Finals. I thought that would have been ridiculous. So no, I thought they had enough. But now that you got Rajon Rondo, the guy that Shannon Sharp didn't want the damn Clippers to get no damn Rajon Rondo. He didn't want him. You think Shannon Sharp is not missing Rajon Rondo in his leadership? You better believe it. The Clippers, with this one move, have solved so many of their problems. So many of their problems. We spoke about this last year. A lot of Clipper fans said this. They said, listen, the Clippers let Montrezl Harrell walk. Okay, they let him walk, and they felt like the final piece that needed to go as far as the person in the locker room that wasn't going to work was Lou Williams. Why? Look at the team last year. If you look at the Clippers team last year, late in games, Doc Rivers was having Lou Williams out there, and at different times of the game, they're running the offense through Lou. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, you have a team. You have Kawhi Leonard, who was fresh off an NBA championship MVP, and you're here running your offense through Lemon Pepper. Why? Why would y'all be doing that? What is the purpose of this? Is it because you feel some type of sentimental way about him? Because this is the guy you've been here with all these years while you were playing with the team? Is this the reason why? There was no good reason for them to keep Lou Williams in those games, late in games. But nevertheless, they did. Guys, let me tell you something. Clippers fans, y'all should be rejoicing. Let me see what else. Let me see. Somebody said not sweet Lou. No, it's Sweet Lou. It's Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou needs to get the hell up out of here because I never liked them. If y'all hear me on the Dreamerspro Max platform every night, they're on there cracking jokes about me because every single time Lou Williams checks in the damn game, everybody starts trolling me in the chat. Why? Because they know. And like clockwork. It's like Lou Williams knows. He probably walks into the game and he says something. He's like, you know what, man? I don't even like none of these mofos. I'm going to just turn over the ball whenever the hell I want to. And if y'all try to trade me, I'm going to retire. But go ahead and retire in Atlanta. Now you can have all the hot wings you want. Think about it, Lou. Now you're going to be in Atlanta and you can have all the hot wings you want. You want to be in Atlanta? Have fun. Please give us Rajon Rondo, somebody that's serious, somebody that wants to win a title. So let's talk about Rajon Rondo. Let's talk about Rajon Rondo's playoff productivity last year. Let's look at Rajon Rondo's numbers. Last regular season, Rajon Rondo for the Los Angeles Lakers averaged 7.1 points per game. He shot 42% from the field, 33% from the three, 66% from the free throw line. Got you 5 assists coming off the bench, by the way. 5 assists. That's more assists than Kawhi Leonard or LeBron or Paul George is averaging. Just think about that for a second. 5 assists and almost a steal a game. But then we go into the playoffs, and let's look at the numbers that Rajon Rondo had in the playoffs. Scoring went up. He was now averaging 9 points a game. Scoring went up. Field goal shooting percentage went all the way up to 45.5. Three-point shooting percentage went up almost 7-8 percentage points to 40% from the three. Rajon Rondo was making about 40% of his three-pointers in 16 games. He shot 78% from the free throw line. The guy got you 4.4 rebounds, 4.3 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and 1.4 steals. All of Rajon Rondo's numbers went up in the playoffs. All of his numbers went up in the playoffs. Now, let's look at Lou Williams. Okay, Sweet Lou. Let's talk about Lou Williams, the guy that some people are feeling sentimental about. I have no sentiment for Lou Williams whatsoever. Last season, in the regular season, Lou Williams was averaging 18 points per game, shooting 42% from the field, 35% from the three, 86% from the free throw line, getting you 5.6 assists and about 5.6 assists. Let's look at his numbers in the playoffs. Okay, in the playoffs, he went from averaging 18 to 13 points per game, shooting 42% from the field, 23.5% from the three-point line, 81% from the three-point line, getting you 3.2 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and not even a steal a game. And 1.6 turnovers a game. So right now, given the fact that the Clippers are looking to win a title, guys, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, so we get out more notifications, because I'm going off right now. I'm just going to go off. Given the fact that the Clippers are looking to win a championship, guys, let me tell you, this is the move that they needed to make. This is the move. And I'll tell you why it's the move. Number one, them going after Kyle Lowry, he was too expensive. I said this in the previous live. Kyle Lowry's earning $30,500,000 this year, a year. The Clippers don't have. The Clippers, think about it. The Clippers already got rid of one of the younger players to go $2.6 million below the cap, and then you now go blow up your entire cap just to get Kyle Lowry, who turned 35 years old today. Why would you mortgage your future for that? Now, some people would say, well, listen, Rajon Rondo is no spring chicken either. Rajon Rondo, how old is Rajon Rondo? Rajon Rondo is what? Rajon Rondo is the same thing, same age as what's his name? As Kyle Lowry, but he's a lot cheaper. He's a lot cheaper. And it gives you exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. And Rajon Rondo is a leader, and he's the type of guy that can get in other guys' faces. So for me, I'm ecstatic about it. Y'all should be celebrating. Listen, let me tell you, if I had a Clippers jersey, I'll throw that joint on right now. I'm so happy about it. Listen, the Clippers, once again, the underdogs came back and surprised everybody. The team that they were laughing at, they were saying, "Oh, this team was one of the teams in the off season. They were kind of flying under the radar. They didn't make it." Y'all remember Nick Wright? Y'all remember Nick Wright? Y'all remember Nick? Nick, my man, Nick. You remember Nick? Remember Nick? I remember Nick. You remember Nick? I remember Nick. Nick was there laughing, talking about, "Oh, the Clippers did okay you remember Nick? Nick was the one laughing when they got surged for Montrez. You remember Shannon Sharp, who was laughing at them for getting Montrez? The Montrez Herald that the Lakers are not considering moving. That Montrez Herald is the same Montrez Herald they were laughing at the Clippers about. Guess what? Kawhi Leonard won. I'm not saying they're going to win the championship, but I picked the Clippers to come out of the Western Conference. I was saying the Lakers. I pick the Clippers now. I picked the Clippers. If I'm wrong, I'm going to go down with the ship. But I'm saying this. I believe that the Clippers are the team in the West because they have everything. They have everything. They've solved their biggest problem. The Clippers just pull off a move that this may be the best move they made all season. This may be the best one because they got rid of Lemon Pepper and then they added Rondo. What other scenario could you look for? What other scenario could you want? Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going off right now. I just can't even control myself. What y'all saying in the comment section before? Okay, some people are going off right now. Some people are having a good time. The bench from the bench will be how is the bench bad? The bench is going to be great. The bench is going to be no. The bench is going to be great. The bench is going to be great. Why? Because look at the substitution patterns. They stagger Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Paul George and Kawhi stagger. So it's not like as if at any point in the time, at any point in time, one of their best players is going to be on the floor. Number one. So they always sub Paul George out of games early. In that second unit, think about not even the foolishness. Think about the sorcery. In the second unit, you're going to have Nicholas Batum and Paul George as your primary players to steady the offense. In the starting lineup, you're going to have Rajon Rondo, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris Sr., Paul George, and Serge Ibaka. You see when Kawhi Leonard is playing, when some of his teammates be making them boneheaded moves, and you see him scratching his head. You see him scratching. I think Kawhi Leonard was scratching his head knowing that he knew that Lou Williams was coming back in the damn game. That's why Kawhi is always scratching his head like, how the hell am I going to find a way for us to get rid of this dude? How the hell? You noticed the last game that they won, Lemon Pepper was in the corner. The Clippers were winning games when Lou Williams is out. And I was like, yo, they need to get rid of him. So you know who I'm waiting to hear from is Uncle Shay Shay himself. I wish I had Shannon Sharp's phone number to call him on FaceTime Live right now to put him in this chat, right? Just to hear what he's going to say. Because for me, guys, the Clippers won. The Clippers won. Whatever questions you guys have, leave it in the comments. Let me answer your questions right now. Nah, they didn't need Aaron Gordon. For what? What are they going to do with Aaron Gordon? What is he going to do? No, they didn't need Aaron Gordon. This trade made my day. Man, this trade made my year. Y'all know how pissed off I used to be watching them games? You know how mad I used to be watching them games when they used to be making fun of me in the chat when Lou Williams would walk in the games? Make sure y'all hit that like button. We on here. I'm taking any questions you guys have right now. Ask me the question. What questions do you have? Yeah, Lonzo would have been a good fit. It's just that because of his age. I like Lonzo because of his age. But Rajon Rondo, number one, is more experienced. Number two, he takes fantastic care of his body. Rajon Rondo is in fantastic shape. Number three, Lonzo Ball was a bit indifferent. Y'all remember, I think it was his first season in the NBA. You remember when he got into that fight with his, no, not him, when his teammates got into that fight and he walked off, he looked back and acted like as if he didn't see what was happening. He seemed a bit indifferent. I don't think that's the type of player that you need. So he's there. Lonzo Ball is what the Clippers need. Yeah, they needed him, but I'm not complaining I'm not going to complain about Rajon Rondo. Any other questions? We got an experienced play maker. Yes, you did. Who else? The Clippers is making the final. They better make the finals. Who else? We gave up too much for him. All I'm seeing is, according to Adrian Wojnarowski, I'm seeing that the Clippers gave up Lou Williams. Now I'm going to do a quick search. Just bear with me for 1 second. Let me check on ESPN.com. Let me see. Okay, so let me just give you the details of this trade. So 1 second. So the Clippers, the Atlanta Hawks traded Rajon Rondo for Lou Williams and two future second round picks. The Atlanta Hawks are trading. So what are they giving up? What after agreeing to a 2-year, $15 million? So what are they giving up? What are they giving up for the two future picks? Okay, they gave away two. They gave Lou and two future. Okay, so who cares? Who cares about future round picks if you're planning to win a title? The future picks only matter to teams that are looking to rebuild down the line. If you're looking to win a title, what is the purpose of having future picks? It's one of the reasons why they traded away, why they gutted their team to get Paul George. They were going all in now. They were like, the future is now. So that's why they gave away those picks. So I don't think the picks matter. You're keeping them for what? What are you keeping the picks for? Why they keep Reggie Jackson? Okay, they kept from what I see from ESPN.com. All I'm seeing is that the Clippers traded away Lou Williams, and they did a straight up trade with him. And I think they got some cash. Listen, the Clippers won. Listen, y'all can say they can say whatever they want. The Clippers won this trade market. I don't care whatever else happens. Lou turns the ball over to you. Damn right he turns it. I think Lou Williams plans to turn the ball over. I think he knows that, like, I must be watching these games because he does it every single time. What else? Biggest threat to the Clippers in the West? The biggest threat to the Clippers in the West. That's a good question. Listen, I still think the Lakers are a legitimate threat. Number one, the Lakers, and this is the thing that I think we can't omit from the Lakers. This is one of the things you can't overlook about the Lakers. I'm talking about them as an organization. The Lakers have 16, 17 championships. I think 16 championships. This means that the Lakers as an organization, they figured out a way to win. They have a formula of success, the Lakers do. The Lakers know how to win. The Clippers are still trying to get over the hump. So you got to trust the Lakers to kind of know what to do in certain situations to get over that hump. I think if the Los Angeles Clippers are able to break through and possibly get to the NBA title or win it all, I think it'll be easier for this team to win more titles in the future because at least they've proven to themselves that they can do it. The Lakers, given the fact that they just won the title, there's always this thought in the back of their mind, like, we've done this before, so we can do it again. The Clippers are still trying to see if they can do it at all. I think so. You can't overlook the confidence that the Lakers have in themselves. That's why I think even if the Lakers get back LeBron James, Anthony Davis laying the play, they're still going to be a tough out. It's not like as if, they're still the Lakers and they're still very experienced. So I'm not counting out the Lakers. What do you think is going to who do you think is going to start? They asked me, who do I think is going to start over Reggie Patrick Beverley or Rajon Rondo? Absolutely Rajon Rondo. First of all, Patrick Beverley's not even there, right? He's not even there. And I love what Rajon Rondo brings to the team. You just put another pit bull on that team. You just put another nasty dude on that team. So I think he's going to start. Good thing. What else? Rajon Rondo's a great pickup in my opinion. Yeah, Rondo's going to start. Rondo is going to start. So for me, what else? Rondo's going to play? We'll talk about how Rondo's going to make our. Oh, absolutely. Listen, Rajon Rondo is one of the smartest basketball players that's ever played the point guard position. It's tantamount to having like Chris Paul on your team. Everyone he's going to make everybody's life easier. Number two, Rajon Rondo is a master at communicating. He's always talking. He's always talking to guys on the sideline. He's always talking to guys on the court. So he can communicate very well. I think Kawhi Leonard is the type of dude that when he sees things going wrong, I think Kawhi knows what he wants to do. And when guys don't know what they're doing, I don't think Kawhi Leonard is going to scream at dudes for not knowing the plays. I think Rajon Rondo is going to be an extension of the coach on the floor. Because essentially it's like having a coach on the floor. You couldn't say that about Patrick, but I love Patrick Beverley. I've said it over and over and over again that I didn't want them to get rid of him. Lou Williams, I'm not even going to get into that. So no. I think he's going to help those bigs a lot. I think he's going to help Kawhi Leonard a lot. I think he's going to take a lot of the frustration away from Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so what else? People here. Not a good move by the Clippers. Lonzo is 10 times. How is he 10 times? How is Lonzo Ball's 10? Please, if he's 10 times better, list the 10 reasons why he's 10 times better than Rajon. 10 times better how? What's the 10 reasons? Give me the reasons why he's 10 times better. Rondo, the Clippers, this was the perfect move. Absolutely. With this pickup, where do you think the Clippers will end up in the standings? Listen, I don't think the Clippers should end up. I think the Clippers want to make sure they end up in one of the top 4 seeds. We know that the NBA has said that they're going to be fans. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We know that the NBA said they're going to be fans by the time the playoffs come around. We know this. We're fully aware of this. This is not a secret. There will be fans in attendance during the NBA playoffs. So seeding is going to matter for sure. For sure, seeding is going to matter. I think the Clippers are going to finish in one of the top 3 seeds in the West. I think they're either going to be number 1, number 2, number 3. I think it's going to be pretty hard to catch the Utah Jazz. I think the Utah Jazz have made it. They've made it personal that they definitely want to hold on to that number 1 seed, given the fact of all of the disrespect that they've been getting. So I think they're going to be one of the top 3 seeds. And listen, I don't see any weaknesses. Although the Clippers do have one major defensive weakness, and it's not with personnel, is that the Clippers have a very difficult time guarding the pick and roll. That's something that they're horrendous at. So we're going to have to see how Rondo kind of helps them solve that issue, because their pick and roll defense is something that's very, very bad. Who's smarter, Kobe or Rondo? It depends. Kobe Bryant is not an orchestrator of an offense. If you're talking about who knows how to win championships, I would say Kobe's a little bit smarter than Rajon Rondo. because Kobe Bryant has led teams to win championships. He's been the main reason. Kobe Bryant has had to lead guys from the front. He's had to inject. He's had to like go talk to guys and know what to get the right out of things, certain things out of certain guys. He knows his position. Another thing is that Kobe had a much more bigger burden on his back to be the leader. So I think Kobe is smart, but in his own way. Kobe was a shooting guard. Rajon Rondo was a point guard. So the responsibilities are very different. I think they're both extremely smart guys, but they had two different roles. So they were both smart. Opinion on Kennard. Listen, I like Kennard. And I think after that game that he had with the Atlanta Hawks going 8 for 8 and hitting 4 out of 4 3-pointers, I think he earned himself a position back in their starting rotation. And listen, I like what he brings. He's a 3-point shooter that can handle the ball. He can do more. He can handle the ball a lot better than Landry Shamet, a lot better than a JJ Redick. So I like what he does. He can move his feet very well. So I like him. What else? Can they still get Londo? I don't know why they would still need Lonzo Ball. Offensive weaknesses, they are very inconsistent. Yeah, the inconsistency, I think, is from a personnel standpoint. I think it's from the entire team. That's something that they're going to need to work on overall, and that's why I think the Clippers are still not ready yet. Let's see. Do you think Rondo will start? Yes, I think Rajon Rondo is going to start. Clippers didn't have cap space. Rondo's a good pick. I still got to look at their cap. I don't know what their cap looks like right now. I got to know what Rajon Rondo's salary is. Let me see. Rajon Rondo, he was playing with the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know if he's still on the Atlanta Hawks. Let me see. Okay, I'm not sure. I'd have to check that later. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think they found a way. Kennard still gets lost on defense. Yeah, but he's not brought there for his defensive. He's a 3-point shooter, and he's a guy to stretch the floor. Do the Clippers still have one more roster spot? Not sure. Rajon, exactly within how big will? Yeah, I think the Clippers should go to the NBA Finals. I think the Clippers should go to the NBA. And let me tell you something. No one will be happier than me to see my man Kawhi Leonard get another ring. You know why? Not just because I want Kawhi to win, but just to hear what Nick Wright and Shannon that's why I want Kawhi Leonard to win. Just to see what these dudes are going to say. That's what I want. That's why I want to see him win. PG better start helping. Yeah, Paul George. I don't know what's up with Paul George, man. I don't know what's up with Paul George. He's been inconsistent, but right now it's not about Paul George. It's about the Clippers. So let me wrap this up, guys. I want to say, Clippers fans, y'all should be elated. Y'all should be excited. Rajon Rondo is in the building. He's in the building. Are y'all making me bring out my New York? He's in the building. That's the guy that they wanted from the start. So you Clippers, y'all should be grateful. But on top of that, apart from the fact that y'all got Rajon Rondo, y'all got Lou Williams off the team. That I think getting rid of Lou Williams and adding this dude is on the same level. Lou Williams was not serious at all. He was not serious at all. So now he's in Atlanta, the home of the lemon pepper wings. I hope he gets enough wings as he wants. I hope they give him a free pass. I hope he gets a free membership and they give him free wings every day. I hope he gets a discount for the rest of the year. I hope they make him a spokesperson, a lemon pepper wing, or wherever Magic City, whatever the hell he went to. Good riddance. I'm happy for you Clippers fans. I'm happy for my man Kawhi Leonard. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. And also, we got a video coming up, so make sure you guys check that out. If you guys want more of this kind of craziness and this foolishness, make sure you sign up to the Dreamerspro Max online sports community because we go live. We're going to be doing lives like this, especially as the season is beginning to heat up. So make sure you check that out. We have that linked in the description below where you can go live with us after games, watch content that you're not going to be able to get on the channel, and do so many other things. So if you guys want to check that out, get 7 days of free access and watch me act the damn fool. I'm so happy that Lou is gone. Catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.